Tina Chin, you run go. And go find something from down in your casket. You hear me, casket, darling? Down in your casket for sure, say you. Do you know Marion Hall, our lady saw one time she did the dance hall, right? Find me a reason why you did it. Demon spirit, go out now, go. You wasn't thinking about Reverend Hall. You wasn't thinking about her at no point, no tall. You wasn't thinking about her at all. When she's sending off the word and the word and the word, you was not with, you're a piece of, and I'm allowed to say that much. As this woman will leave from dance hall and I come over here, so people shouldn't just leave her alone. Because none of you never sit down and ask yourself, yo, how are it? You never ask this man, that's why you go and be in a problem. Don't you, sir? Yes, go on and go on. Yes, go on and go on. Yes, enjoy life. But you see, when that day comes, see, at least I'm acting and I know. When I'm acting, he already know why I'm acting the way I'm acting. Because I want him to notice me. I don't want no drunkard spirit and bad mind spirit, envious spirit. For do what? Nope, it's wrong. Now call her out. If I ever tell you what you're wicked like you say, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, you're too enough. You were celebrating her in this time, but not when she pick up the Bible. You one of them that the Lord gonna do things to. When God at work, you don't see him. As people like you, we hear about in the last days, and people have to be careful because people like you will blend in with regular folks when you are not. When she changed, have you ever, and all of a sudden you're enough, you run and go put it on your page for what? Calling you out, you demon. You ain't thought about that woman not one time, not near one time, but all of a sudden. Before you speak to Reverend Marion Hall, you would have to get a deliverance before you get a deliverance. And nobody never hear that before. But it's like that. You need to scour and wash. You are part of the problem. And the Lord said so. You, Tina Chin. Where you gonna dig this up for? Just like you got Florence County. Figure bit enough. Pan news camera. For tell them what kind of worthless felon you is. And you ain't care. You just want your name out there. That's why people got to be careful of you today. Souls up for grabs. But I'm not a preacher. Because I'll tell her ass off. But you see, as long as the Lord knows that I'm coming from a good place, I just feel like keeping certain things back. But Tina Chin, you better not come out here and act like you give a damn about Reverend Marion Hall no more. Because this alone, I don't need to say much. You is just enough. And the biggest part about it is, you never care about her. A year or a couple months ago, you never care about her. Last week, you never cared. Couple weeks ago, you never care. You're in and out. She don't have nothing to do with nothing. I heard a video from you. I could have did it on you. Me no want the Most High for never seen me or put it on my record. Say him know where my do out here, so, and you have people who could undo things. If you ever walk with a man in a poor, walk with him in a rich. If you ever walk a friend from one place to the next, go on and do it all the way. You hear? Because you see, if you leave out yourself, and just because you see certain thing and then the Lord goes, so boom, it's your time. There's so much with that. And it is so ignorant underneath the umbrella of the Most High to see this actually happen. Nobody now have to take what I say. I'm a bet anything. Back then they didn't know me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. So I guess Lady Saul was hot then, but Marion Hall wasn't hot. That's when she's supposed to be hot. When she got what she got in her hand. But no, Tina, no. It wasn't like that. You see all nipple jumping people without a cause, without a logical reason. There is no when was this? 2014. The premiere of Sting. How long ago was that, Tina? Okay, when the last time you cared? All of a sudden. I seen you on trees, gyrating to the recording artist, Lady Saul. But did you spend any time and gyrate in that book? No. You know what you use that book for? To come out here and mimic an old person with whoever old clothes you had on, old lady clothes you had on, and all you did was spit over that Bible. And you are a part of the reason why some people don't even give a damn about it. And you are one of them who's cheering that woman on. But if you know wise and you know better, why would you do that? Marion Walters? Any man in the dance hall catch a downfall. You always there on the scene. You're not good for none of them in the Jamaican industry, in our Jamaican culture. You're one of them. And this was your gateway to get through those doors. Now you on the bandwagon of trying to make a comeback off of Lady Saul. The strong man say he got different avenues, but she ain't gonna drop her Bible. You feel bad about that? No, you don't. Of course not. They desensitize you to do the things that you do. You know that, right? Marion Walters. This is why I know that everybody have to be careful, because you one of them who will and do not care to celebrate the S word. You hear me, girl? And I'm not talking about suicidal. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you look like when you go like this. Scringe. One time for me. Show the people. And it's telltale signs of what you're doing to people and everything that I've ever said out of my mouth. Remember, I'm not out here for no goddamn reason at all. You hear me? You know who pumped me? Because somebody troubled me. And you know them. So I'm going to do it to you. Because I wasn't supposed to see this. You notice I'm not saying that a curse word? Or what y'all would call a curse word, because I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's a shame. If it's she alone, nobody make it and go see the master. They will go downstairs with her, because at every given second, because she put them on the back burner. So every given second, tick, tick, tick of her life, she celebrates. Yeah. Friday the 13th, Halloween. Yeah. Let's see you now. Cause he's a piece of shit. You knew how she was doing? Like a month ago? So you didn't see none of her service. And you ain't attend. But you go in that box and go pick up this interview where you look hideous. You're too enough. No one will relate to you or none of that. Maybe I'm too serious. I don't know. I see what I see. And it also tells about you. Because you want company to say, oh my God, she know this person. Oh my God, she know Lady Saw back then. Do you know Marion Orr? They're two different people. Can't you tell? I mean, we both in the United States. Girl, you've been here too long. You've been here so long. You look like the opposite. And I look like the correct way. You know what I'm talking about. From Sunday to Sunday, as a child, you should be able to see what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, Marion Walters. But no, Sunday to Sunday, without paying any attention or giving a damn, leads you to be picked up as this. Why don't you go and change your ways? Nobody gonna relate. Nobody is gonna relate it to you. Nobody gonna do that. Nobody gonna do that. And I want you to play stumble deaf ears on this too. I want you to act like always and go on. And I'm challenging you to it. Some way, somehow, you will sit in that corner. And if you don't, I know who head to watch out for, because everybody play on social media too much. You understand me? You celebrating, girl. Why? I want the Lord to just, yeah. And I go for that. Tina. See? This is what you want. You want her to please you. You want her to please you. Huh? You want her to please you? She can't please you. That's where you want her. It ain't my business. That's why I said respect to that woman. But if you can be with her in this, and you can't celebrate that, it only exposes who you are. Now look at you on this tree. You think he gonna discredit her? All when she shame you. You know, when she put on heels on, Marion Walters, you know, someone put it down. And because I respect fair, you know what I do? Huh, Dirty Bungle, you know what I do? Whatever else she celebrate and I can see it, I'll watch it. And I'll be right there on a certain time when I see her. on her life doing her thing for the Most High, right? All if she a try. He see it. But there's a thing to this. Look at you. You need help? While you on this tree right now, you need help, don't you? I know. And you know the only thing I would want is for that man upstairs to do his thing. Give Reverend Marion Hall a clear head and a clear space. And just give her a pair of glasses that she can see. People like you and see why she should push on. It would be a difference if you would have said, listen, whatever her choices is these days, and leave it up like that, then you wouldn't have been showed up as how you did. And that's sad. She in her little trying times. You can't take your gasoline that's all over your clothes and underwear to come and do it to her and get her to come back. You remember this? You remember this? Now watch me wind up on a tree. You look good. You know what I call this? A heaven and hell moment. Who's standing on hell's side? Oh, ain't it? Do y'all understand anything? I hope so. And I never know say 2 times she do this. The first time is not as deep as this one. Because like I said, nobody knows what the Most High is really doing or what he got planned for Marion Hall. But yet, you have a Jezebel spirit. I know why I'm bringing it up, because she's a suspect. Yeah? The man don't say I know everything, all things that Uno no know what she do. This is one of her clever slackness and everything else behind it. I choose not to go into details. But I beg God, I beg the Most High, let his will be done concerning Marion Walls. Like, let his will be done and not nobody else's. Now make people like them, yeah, go back and go our suitcase. She never did care 2 months ago. She too enough. Yeah, what I'm showing you, I'll leave y'all a big thing for Uno. I'll leave y'all a big thing like this open for see what they placed in front of us. And it's like carbon monoxide. He worked in many different ways. You hear me? He got sell out like Tina Chin. You see YouTubers, they put it up there, they say what they say, boom, boom, boom. Okay. But this one, she outdo them. She not treading like how everybody else is. She doing the most. because she want attention. She ain't getting shit. Nothing. And I'm on a go today. And it's the best y'all gonna hear from me. Because any other than that, I come to give what is wanted from me. Because in a real life, when you hold a big people meds and you go and chill and pray something, or the Lord just want you for it. No, it not right, you know. It not right, you know. Go back where you once was. That's all she can offer. But remember, me tell you no, she wasn't there when the woman opened up her book. So, and I talk to God people them out there and all who want to listen. She never embraced though, man. Why all of a sudden? If me call her out on everything. She never change her ways. So what? Look there. Look there. She want somebody to please her. You don't see. You don't see. All yesterday. Me can point out something else now, but I choose. You understand? Oh. Can't embarrass my mama like that, alright? Who remember yesterday outfit and look? Eh? All the days of our life, I try to be like somebody, and she's nobody. And we're going to talk from up here, so the scarf and everything else. I'm not happy. I'm not going to be messy. And I'm not like that. But if she didn't draw my tongue, I would have said it. Look there. Look how time come. For showing certain things, I want to still up on social media. I go on like an idiot. Look how easy, like a Sunday morning. Eh? What me no want to say is what it come down to. You see like me now? I never come out here and tell you nothing. I just say I have ambition. The only thing me have is my nice little credit and whatever else. That is my business. I don't come out here like them. I am just a regular person. I want to be that way. And I am. You blend in but you stand out. So when time comes, them can know say I know you. Or you have a good heart or something like that. Nothing good about this. Try a rug that haven't been swept off in like 30 years. See what you get up underneath that. Marry and hold the Lord is good. He love you to light. And always remember that. Don't make it because of people. Some people gonna say a whole lot. Like this one. To get views and likes. It's not about like that. It's not like that at all. Especially not right here. But God bless you. And understand that He love you to light. Let His will be done. And not even yours. Yeah. I don't have nothing for you, Marion Walters, Tina Chin, Lady Merms, because you done rearrange a couple of letters and you are a germs. You are a germs for what other people can witness that the world can't witness, and that you are. You like people that relap around you a lot. And when that happens, you're always getting the harder end of the stick. And that's you. I choose not to talk to you like the demon you are in the language that you do understand. Marion Ward don't need no fake energy and fake love, and she don't need to be reminded of nothing that ain't make it off nowhere. What was that for? Why did you do that? Think she gonna come to your page? The Lord is doing what He's doing. I don't have no problem, Marion Walters. Dog you out for the fake you are without a language that you understand, because it has to do something. This is not your regular. It's a different type of program, and you always sticking your nose in it. You're not even ready to sit down and listen to him drop his finest pen in your ears, or to even listen to his voice. But you sitting here. This is how it goes. You see, when people leave from a world and start obeying what this man say, and they just make a turn from how they once was within, you always have people cut them off, leave them there, don't remember them. When it has to do something with this one downstairs, you'll see a whole lot more. But you see, I'll be on avenues. So I do understand, and I do know. And each man to them own. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing it right. And you see how I will fix something? It's when I speak to this one and I say what I say. I will also say what I would have did and what I have done and what makes sense of the world. Not to be a nipple rider. Not to be a jock rider. Coming to see someone, you don't know if it's pain there, but you embracing her into going back. How you know if it was her in a conversation with the Most High for her to even be where she is today? And allow things to happen so it can wake her up and see more. I don't know what the case is. But you, Dirty Bungle, you. And only if the world, and if they going to say the word judge, to judge people just like that, straight down the middle, and don't look at unnecessary stuff and make it into a wildfire, this world would have been better. Because half of them people ain't doing what he say. Because if you know better, you do better. And in my doing better and still not wanting to pick up certain things out here, I'm doing better than her. By correcting her. Whether she act like she hear it or not. Then that's why I do the things I do. You think that shit is cool? These are the same people that will set you up, get you gone, and you have people like her out there in the world, and that's sad. And the only time they represent you is when they feel like you up here, when you can look just like this and still be up here, and be so rich in the spirit that nobody will know, but everybody on a different token. That's why I have to take a different spin for myself and see what my path is. Because these old bagging, old redundant, they ain't got nothing. And I can tell. Just as easy as I was obeying, and the Most High let me see this. That's not the first time he did that. She is looking company from anywhere. But I know to be true. Anything a man or a woman go on her page and look at and see, that's not really it. The truth is there. All she ever did was just bounce blank check. This is one of the blank check. By going and go picking up something, you know the Lord over here doing his thing. We supposed to be minding our business, but she's searching by the people's dumpster.